So, hello everyone. My name is Roman, and I'm founder and CEO of Money Today ecosystem. One of the directions of which is to creating blockchain gaming, and I have been developing blockchain application for last 7 years. Today I will speak about the key milestones in marketing of GameFi projects because my team of 20 people have been accumulating our marketing experience for last 9 months. That's why conference organizers has invited us to join to India, and I'm here. It's my first time in India, essential, and I'm a little bit worried. So let me introduce about Honeywood briefly. We have separate blockchain based on Cosmos network. It's more difficult from marketing point of view, but we have a competitive advantage. We can create a blockchain world that can be developing by itself without any user interactions. Because if you take smart contracts like Ethereum or Solana, you cannot develop it for these platforms. Also, we are fully on-chain and play and earn approach, and we have a mix of popular game mechanics. A month ago, we launched the beta release of our game, and right now we have more than 200 beta testers. And we have received more than 500 bug reports. And in a week, will be released. Our game will be released. So I would like to say that that all these beta and alpha tests is very important to fuel the interests of your community, because community feels their importance and can participate in your product life. And it really is, otherwise it wouldn't work. I see the situation on this market like this, that there were Web 2 games earlier, and there is no need to speak about it here, you know about them. But later it came play-to-earn games, that a player has his achievements and its release. As the saying goes, you own something if you can protect it. But there is no need to protect anything in blockchain world, because blockchain guarantees it. It's a very cool story, and blockchain gives this opportunity for all players. So you can compare traditional gaming with renting a house, but blockchain game you can compare with buying a house, and you feel that you want buy a house, not rent. There are many problems on the play-to-earn market right now, and one of them is that we have lack of the gameplay in play-to-earn games, because blockchain games can be seen as source of additional income for players, not game. Players take tasks and get paid. So I can't help but I think about button games where you need click one or more buttons. It's very boring for players, essential. And there is no game story, there is often no community, and it's not interesting for your players. That's what I mean. But the market is growing further, and the first play and earn game start to appear, and right now it's like a hybrid of Web 2 with a huge amount of experience, which game developers has been accumulating for last many years. And on the other hand, play-to-earn games with open economy, decentralization, ownership, and a possibility to earn money. So right now, the main challenge is to create a seamless blend of blockchain and gameplay, on the other hand. So your game should have blockchain, gameplay, game story, and it's important that your game should have a high retention rate. But you cannot pay a high percent of income to your users because you will lose your money. And you should concentrate your mind on gameplay. It's essential. That's why I would like to say about play and earn. Web 2 has 3 key components: acquire, engage, and retain. So it is the same in Web 3, but building relationships between your company and your users is likely the main difference between Web 2 and Web 3. So how you perceive your users, how you perceive your users and how you interact with them. Because you can perceive your users as passive subscribers, but it's better if you will connect with them as active users, involving them in development of your product. So your user becomes co-owner and co-creator, and there are many experiments where psychologists have proven that people are much more appreciative of what they directly participate in. It really is. And blockchain gives a unique opportunity to make contributions from players to your product. So community is the king. And I think you should use this idea and take it on board. So a cool way to make your marketing and community building is to collaborate with guilds, because there are many guilds on this market, not only big ones but small ones, and you can offer them some privileges in your game, for example, and in return they can attract their users to your product. In fact, some of people who will play into your game will stay with you, and as a result, you can extend your community as well as making additional income, and it's a win-win strategy, as you know. So maybe don't need to concentrate on big guilds, but for early stage project you can concentrate on small guilds because they can offer you better conditions. And don't be afraid to ask your community for help, because there are many professionals between them, and they can help you free of charge. For example, in our product, we have done our beta test only by community, because just imagine how much money does it cost to hire 200 people to test your product. At least $100,000. But we did it free of charge. Only relied on our community stretches. So you should respect your community. You should count with their opinions, and you should accept them. That's very good idea to be on an equal footing with your community, because they can communicate with you, with your developers, with your team, and you can ask their help. It's very good because it reduces your costs and attract new users to participate in your product life. It's very interesting for users, essential. And what about GameFi marketing? I think that I, as the founder and CEO of project, don't need to pass all information through my mind because my head will explode. That's why I invited Maria to come along with me. Maria, to come along with me. So that she explained how we do our marketing on every day, which strategies we use, and Maria is a very good professional. Yes.
Hello,
so
everyone.
Let's meet Maria.
Do you hear me? No? Yes? Does it work? Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for your time. I already understand that everybody is a bit tired, so we will be fast. So, democracy, ownership, and participation. In my own humble opinion, there are three core words which describe very well the idea of Web3. And at times of centralized services, administration of them had the power to kill or forgive, but now this power is transitioned to the end users. Why? Because they have ownership. They all own some types of digital assets. So that's why they can affect, yes, they can affect the system, and they are involved. This is participation. So now I would like to tell you a bit about our experience on GameFi marketing. What you can see here, how very often bad GameFi projects function. Yes, so you have a very bright idea. You do some nice ads, some cool pics. You develop your website. So then you go to the launchpad, you perform the allocation. And when the hype around your product is big enough, you perform a listing. Then you take all the money. It's a scam, and you go to Maldives. Sounds very appealing, doesn't it? But I need to tell you that it's bad. And the problem here is that in this trap are often caught not only the bad guys who thought of this from the very start, but also the ones who didn't think enough about a long-term marketing. You need to think from the very start how your project will function when lots of users will come in. So we in Honeywood think a lot about this stuff. So we are planning our activities not only for a short term, but also for months and years. OK. So everybody here knows about proof of work and proof of stake. So we know strong sides of a proof of work, which are that is secure and dependable, but also the weaknesses, as high energy use and a lack of speed, and also the very unfavorable environmental impact. That's a problem. We at Honeywood use proof of stake, and as well as a number of a project who operate on proof of stake is increasing. Anyway, we are heirs, we are successors of a proof of work. That's why we need to be responsible. That's why we think that GameFi projects need to be authentical. What I mean, so if you have a game with a sea theme about dolphins or oceans, so it would be nice for you to share a small part of your revenue, I don't know, 3%, yes, for elimination of an Eastern garbage patch, something like this. So we in Honeywood, so our games is about honey, bees, and bears. So we are going to give 5% for planting trees, yes, and to save the bees all over the world. So the idea is that Web3 is about involving, is about being responsible. That's why we do think that GameFi projects need to make the world a better place. So here we come to Web3 marketing. Three main parts of Web3 marketing are almost the same with Web2. So, but here we can combine the traditional tactics with a new NFT and Web3 ideas. So I will tell you a little about all three parts. First, the consumer marketing, traditional one. So here we build a brand awareness about our project to the target audience. Yes, we use here the content marketing, the product marketing, influencers, and SEO. Then, when we bring the audience to our community, here comes the community marketing. Content is very, very, very important. So, and the third part is developer marketing. So, the core difference of a Web3 is that we don't have a united audience, target audience. We have a lot of audiences, many, many niches. So that's why we have here an audience of developers, which we can take as end users. So there are lots of professionals in the Web3 communities, the creators, the developers. They can be involved, and you should involve them to make your product better. Yes, they can contribute to the success of your product. So talk to them, be in contact, organize events, education. So give them an opportunity to contribute. And the most important part of Web3 marketing is building your own community. So how to do it? Some musings. First, the channels. The main channels for the Web3 marketing are Discord and Twitter. Of course, we use Instagram, Facebook, and so on, but Discord and Twitter are must. And also YouTube. Don't forget about YouTube. Everybody watched it. So on Discord, there are plenty of opportunities of options. You can create sub-channels for all your needs. So you can perform polls, you can organize contests, you can have a nice ranking system, use it. So on Twitter, you can post your news, you can collaborate with influencers, and you can retweet Elon Musk, of course. So the best way for building your communities and to make it grow is creating a gamified experience. Anyway, you have a game, finally, so it should be entertainment. So organize events, organize thematic contests, yes, and all your activities need to be focused on building the outreach. So ask them to share, ask them to retweet your posts, ask them to tag their friends. You need to spread the word about your project. Then here is the content marketing. So content must be of high quality. So concentrate on creating the nice artworks, writing nice texts. The content must be diverse in different social networks. And here we come to memes. Everybody loves memes very much. So why are they so powerful? Because memes are the universal language. So we very often run memes contests, and everybody is very happy to participate. And also memes are shareable. So it's a free of charge way to promote your projects. It's nice. So, and also I need to admit that you need collaboration with crypto media of all kinds. So we already mentioned on Benzinga, on CoinCheckup, and so on. So it's important, not only for your potential users, because we will Google you, yes, somewhere, so you need them to find some nice articles about your project, but also for your potential investors and VCs. So also there are giveaways. Yes, giveaways are very powerful. What you can use, you can give your potential customers, NFTs, you can add them to the whitelist. You can do it on your own, or you can collaborate with other games of the same size as yours, yes, of a mutual benefit to exchange the audiences. Also, you can use for good all these armies of NFT producers. We are plenty on Twitter. So I think every man who ever started a GameFi project knows how many mails, direct mails you get from guys who want to promote your projects. Be careful, there are lots of scam there. Also, influencers, mostly on YouTube and Twitter, it's important. They can overview your game, they can show the gaming process, and you can take the influencers and bloggers from your target countries, yes, who will make videos on their native languages. We here believe in micro-influencers because their audience are more involved. Yes, they believe their offers. That's good. And also the prices for integration are much, much lower. So inspire your bloggers and make them feel special. Also, airdrops. Airdrops are a very powerful tool. It helps you to boost your project very well. So you can do it yourself. You can use plenty of platforms. So today I already communicated with some of them here in the platforms. I think we will use some. So be generous. Be generous, it's very important. It's an important part. You need to have in your tokenomics the percent for airdrops, for giveaways. So, and also a very important part, so when you have a community, you need to make a good ambassador program. So these guys will be your brand advocates. Make them special. Make them spread the word. So it should be rewarding. Yes, it should be ranking. They should get some reward, some presents, yes, of their participation. Be generous to your community, and it will answer you the same. So here I give the floor back to Roman. Thank you very much.
It's not working. Do you hear me? Yeah. So I would like you should focus on the quality of your product, and don't be afraid to stand out of the crowd, because your game should be created for your players, and it's essential, and it also corresponds with the main idea of blockchain games, because all participants should be involved in your game development. So, and the marketing is not only about marketing and promotion your product. You should also focus on your tokenomics, because marketing should be included in your tokenomics at the very beginning of your product. And otherwise, tokenomics should be included in your marketing. You should slice part of your coins and give them to for example, rewards, marketing, advisors, liquidity, and any rounds. And you should be open, as open as you can, but despite of your openness, be careful, because you will receive many letters from frauders. For example, at the start of my way, I thought that that's me, it's Money Hunter. But I received many letters from scammers, and there are much scammers in this market who wants to make money off of you. So carefully check the information from media, from bloggers, from influencers, because, for example, I receive letters from pseudo Alex Baker with 1 million subscribers. She offered me to publish my video about Honeywood into his channel with 1 million subscribers for $200, but it was not true. So you should participate in hackathons, conferences like this, game festivals, because it's a long-term strategy for your product. And I think it's very good story point, and you can present your product, you can hire a new person, you can extend your community by conferences, by events. And as I said at the very beginning, the GameFi, it's a huge market, and it depends on you and me, how we will perceived from the auditory of Web3 in 5 or 10 years. So let's be treat together, more treat. And in that sense, I think we are not competitors, we are partners. That's why I would like to say a huge thanks to conference organizers for inviting me and my team, and a possibility to be a little bit closer with each other, because we are partners, we are not competitors. Thank you for attention.
Thank you, Roman and Maria. Any questions from the audience? We just, yeah, mic there, please. You can come in to take questions.
Hi, thank you for the note. It was very helpful. I just have one question regarding the community aspect of it. So from morning, the 3 things that I've been hearing about are, number 1, community, Number two, it is the economy, and third is the gameplay aspect of it, right? So I understand how important the community is for the entire blockchain department. But my question is, I mean, when I compare the community building or the way we build community for a normal game compared to a blockchain game, is that the blockchain game has a lot of rewards associated with it. Web3 games has its currencies, rewards, and everything given to the community. My question basically is, other than these rewards, are there any other core values for this community that would differentiate this community from a Web 2.0 community to a 3.0?
This is the main idea. I think you heard a lot of times today the term play and earn, yes? So, and what we are talking here is that community is rewarding itself. So you can participate in creating the game, you involve it. It's not only about earning money. Yes, it's an interesting gameplay. It's a nice society, yes, we create here in Web3. It's not only about the money. We are working, yes, to make it away from just earning money. We want it to be a real gamified experience. Very rewarding, not only because you earn some tokens from it.
We've got time for another question. Any other question? Somebody there behind? Yeah.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Rahul from Guild Games.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. It was a wonderful presentation what you have done. The question I have is, you have told the points and steps what we need to do.
Yes.
But could you please explain us like how to get there?
What do you mean? How to get where?
To the final location, build communities, build trust, make them people more involved in the games.
How you get the players, or how you get the community?
How do you build trust?
How you
Things
build
need to be done.
trust for players?
Yes.
Well, actually, it's a long way. Yes, because as far as all of you know, 85, I think, or 90% of play-to-earn projects are scam, unfortunately. Yes. So you need to build this trust as in a normal relationship, yes? So you need to show your players that you are not scum, that you deserve their trust. You should reward them, and slowly, yes, you will build this society around your game, this community. It's very important. If they will understand that you are here for a long time, we will stick to your product. If they will receive not only money, but the understanding, good society, friendship, ability to collaborate, they will stick to your product. If it will be of high quality, you will win.
Exactly, like a
and
family.
I would like to add that you should show, for example, statistic of your game. You should show the team of the project. And for example, you can show explorer of your transactions.
Transparency.
Transparency,
so,
yes, you should think about it.
All right. Yes, thank you.
It's a long-term strategy. It's
yes,
not
it is.
instantly result.
It takes time, effort to build trust and make them feel as a family. It's a long way.
Yes,
long
for
way.
sure. Yes, almost the same.
Thank you
Because
very
we
much.
have been developing our game for 9 months.
Yes. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roman and Maria, for coming down and giving us an insight into what you're going to do. And we're excited to see a game being launched this month. Thank you once again. Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Punita, I cut you off.